Hi, Kai. Hello. Yes, we are back. We are back with the second of the nonary games, because, frick yeah. How you doing, Kai? It's a game where you'll put your life on the line. No, that one. We're not doing that one. We're doing this one. We did that one. Now we do this one. We did that one. This one. We have that next week. We have a 4-day weekend. Because it's the Queen's birthday or some such. The Jubilee. I don't know. You can't trust anyone. Everyone should die. Come to my kingdom. Reconciliation Day. Okay, cool. Oh, I forgot how janky the graphics were. Because it went from like 2D to semi, like 2.5D, didn't it? Oh, radical. See, because oh, probably. I mean, this game is as long as the other two put together. So, spoken language English, good texts off for now. Normal background music down a tiny bit. Voice.
Isn't that obvious?
So, the thing is that the first game stands on its own in my head because I've played it. Well, I played it 3 times now, and it's sort of different, like visually different. Whereas the second and third games I've only played once. And I keep getting bits of them mixed up together. So I'm hoping playing this will untangle those bits so I can actually remember the third game. Which I'm also hoping comes to Xbox at some point. Very much looking forward to the new AI Somnium files, the Nirvana initiative. But that's not coming till July. And I was like, oh yeah, he's coming in June. That's like next week. No, it's not coming. It wasn't coming till the end of June. And then yeah, now it's not coming till like the 8th of July. So sad face. You need to finish it. Yeah. Hell's yeah, you should finish it. It's a good game. So let's get started. I'm fairly certain this is the one with Sigma. And the last one is the one with the coin toss. 2028. Europa Universalis. Okay. Yeah. Ow. Ow, 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 ow. Damn it. Feels like my head's going to explode. Wait. Where the hell am I? Ah, yes, because this one, Sigma's not voiced like Junpei was. And I can't remember whether there's a particular reason for it. I mean, I know the shtick. I remember the shtick with the wibbly wobblies. But it's an interesting decision not to voice it, so I have to voice it. It's okay. Where the hell am I? Looks like an elevator, but... Okay. Whether the background music is a little bit loud. There is a reason.
Isn't that obvious?
Ah! Who the hell are you? Hello? Yeah, it's fine. Right. Okay. Let's try a different tack here. Where the hell are we? Also, while we're at it, why? No response? Was this friendly, or did I kick you while I was sleeping? Damn. No look there either, huh?
I'm plenty friendly.
What?
I said I'm plenty friendly.
Okay, voices need to be up. I might just need to turn the music. It's not what I expected that to be. It said menu. Hey! Good old flowchart. Oh my god. Oh yeah, that's my drawing thing. The memo thing. What I wanted with the menu was to have an option to change the sound. No? Fine, we're just gonna have slightly too loud sound effects. Slightly too low voices. It's fine. It looks like you can talk after all. So, let's try this again. Where are we? Also, how are you doing, Kai?
Don't know.
Be worse, I guess. That works as the line and also the reply to you. You could have said, actually, we're stuck in a booby-trapped elevator in the bowels of a top-secret government facility where they conduct grotesque human experiments. Right, back to the first question then. Who are you? By which I mean, what's your name?
Sigma.
Cute. That's my name. I'm asking you what... Wait a second. How do you know my name? I haven't met you before, have I?
No, you haven't. I don't have any idea who you are.
I think I'm separating them out in my head now. really hard to tell.
But
But what? How could you know my name if you don't have any idea who I am?
how the hell am I supposed to know? I just know it, okay?
Hey, you don't need to bite my head off. It's just, you're not really making any sense here. And you still haven't told me who you are.
Shut up! Just back off, Grandpa.
Grandpa?
Look, I just don't know, alright? It's just kind of there. Like, I looked at you, and some part of my brain just said, that's Sigma.
Hold on a second.
What do you think this thing is?
Huh?
This bracelet? See, you've got one too. They're pretty much identical.
Yeah. You're right. Where'd they come from?
Was on already when I woke up. I haven't figured out what it's for yet, though.
Well, doesn't seem like it's a watch, does it?
No. It's just got a 3 and the word pair.
What
What are you doing?
Trying to get it off.
Good luck. I spent a while trying to get mine off while you were napping. It's on pretty tight. Doesn't even have a clasp or anything.
What about these buttons on the sides?
I pressed them, but nothing happened. Not even a beep.
Yeah, you're right, nothing. Damn it. What the hell is going on here? Somebody better start explaining, or...
Hey, look! There's
What?
something on that screen over there.
Wait, what? Oh, it's the creepy-ass bunny.
How are you feeling? I am Zero the Third, the king of this kingdom!
What happened to Zero the Second? What the hell is that?
A rat?
No, that's clearly a rabbit.
I'm sure you've got lots of questions.
Yep.
It just seems silly to have a big old chit-chat right now. So...
Next game? But no, this is the second game. So therefore it should progress.
I'm gonna give you a game to play!
Game?
Yes, yes, yes! And I'm calling it...
The Nunnery Games!
The Nunnery Game! Ambidex Edition!
Ambidex.
There's more to it! Lots more! But if I told you now, that'd be cheating. So, hurry up and get out! I'll be waiting!
Hey, hold on! Who the hell?
Alright, I forgot to tell you the most important thing. This elevator you're in, it's gonna fall in a few minutes. Way down!
Oh?
Yes, indeedy. So you'd better get moving.
What? Through the floor?
I'll see you later. Have a nice trick.
Yeah, see you next fall. That joke wasn't any funnier in elementary school.
Oh, I get it. Trip and trick, huh?
Don't tell me you're impressed. Oh, for the love of... Damn it. Damn it! God damn it! This is bullshit. That stupid rabbit didn't tell us anything. How are we even supposed to get out of here? Oh well, I guess whining about it isn't going to help anybody. We won't be able to get any answers if we can't get out of here. You with me? Come on, just nod or
I
something.
don't want to die here any more than you. Let's go.
Okay. Look a way out. You found it! Wait, no. No. The game consists of two sections, the escape portion and the novel portion. The goal of the escape portion is to escape from whatever room you're in, hence the name. Move the cursor with the left stick and press the A button to examine anything on the screen that catches your attention. You can change the camera angle by pressing the LB and RB button. When you see the word zoom in cyan in the corner of the screen, the game is in zoom mode. To return to your normal view from zoom mode, press the B button. Like instructions for using a fire extinguisher. Okay. Pull the key out the top of fire extinguisher and use the key to open the door. Case. Okay. I need to find the fire extinguisher. Okay. ATM. Okay. Getting out of here. There's a strange and mysterious device on the far side of the elevator. Each room has a safe. Ah. 2 passwords, one for escaping and one for hidden file. Okay. Okay. We must open the escape. Okay. Right. So. Help. Okay. The more you know. Very useful menu bar. Okay. Notes, flowcharts, save. Okay, you want to play this game, of course, but sometimes life happens. Perhaps a spectral horse floats through your wall and demands your servitude. Perhaps a rival martial artist challenges you to a duel. If you find yourself interrupted, simply press the save button and resume your game later. Escapes and novels. Escape investigate. Escape camera. Escape the item screen. Escape examining, escape using, combining, escape file. Escape difficulty. I don't know where the difficulty button is, but we're going to do them on hard. Safe, so we want to get file, basic controls, auto, skip, buttons, skip buttons, more buttons, other buttons. Okay, right. We don't have any secrets or files or passwords. We'll just go back for now. Yeah, I mean, I do have all of the answers, really. Why are these coloured? It's a screwdriver, as far as I remember. Okay. Baby, huh? Opening the menu, okay. Aha, so it's set to hard. Good. Because I want to do them all in hard. This is an achievement for it. So as far as I remember, it's like the 7 stages of man. Babies and old people. Cool. Poster in the elevator. Try counting the number of babies and old people. Okay, so. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One, 2, 3, 4 babies. Fire extinguisher pin. Hence an item form and items you can use in some way. Have a look. Okay, so, oh God, go all the way around the wrong way. Let's see if the pin can open. Yes, that's what it seemed to be. Yes. Sockets for socket wrenches. But yes, something. Okay, so yellow triangle. Combine. Yellow. Green pentagram. Blue square. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. Can't believe it's Sunday again. I don't know how this keeps happening. Sarcasm does not become your... Looks like you got it up. Okay. What's this? Looks like some kind of maze. We need to move the green block from the top left, blue square. Okay. There we go. Completed! Sweet, I did it. You're pretty good. It's kid stuff. Look at this. Something came out of the box. There's a memory card. Green memory card. Okay. These are solved, okay. Screen's glowing with a strange light, okay. Maybe I counted wrong on the babies and old people. Or is I supposed to count how many rabbits there are? Oh, hang on, the rabbit is 0. There we go. Okay, what the heck is this? Okay. Complete. Ah, that's the escape one. Okay. I want the file as well. No, they said choose two passwords. There's another card. What have I missed? I wanna. Yeah, we've got the green one, we needed the blue one, but we had the blue memory card, didn't we? It's an archive password. Get the hidden archive. There's a red card somewhere. Maybe it's only old people with sticks? Mhm. 2, 3. So we've already done this one for the other thing, and it's not related to the red thing. Can't remember. Right, well that answers that question. Okay, so... I don't think there's anywhere we can know it yet. Three, two, one. Opened a hatch in the ceiling. Why does it have a ceiling hatch? You found it! Bleep bloop. Escapee! Escaped on hard difficulty in VLR. There we go, didn't take me 15 hours. Just took half an hour. Right, it's open. Now let's get the hell out of here. What? What's wrong? Oh yeah. Oh, 15 hours to get an ending? No, you said achievements! It's cold. It doesn't have all the achievements. It just has, like, achievements for... It has more achievements than the first game. The first game, you only get achievements for, like, the endings, pretty much. This one has... finding files, bad endings, escaping, doing... These are all endings. But you get achievements for room progression. Guess it's a little high for you, huh? See, that's at least 6 feet, maybe more. Alright then, climb up on my shoulders. Yeah, that's right. Why, something wrong? What? What's that look supposed to mean? What do you think I'm gonna do? Come on. Just trying to be rational here. No ulterior motive, and to God. Not like I'm hoping to get my face sandwiched between a girl's bare thighs or...
I knew it.
Ugh.
You sick bastard.
I was just kidding. Oh yeah, I remember why I hate Sigmund. Because he's a fucking perv. Right, look, I'm just trying to get us out of here. You got any brilliant ideas that don't involve your thighs?
Fine. On your knees.
What?
You're a little tall for me to just jump up on your shoulders. And I'm certainly not going to give you the satisfaction of making me climb. So kneel.
Yes. Okay. There, ready? Bring it on.
Thanks. A little step up is just what I needed.
What? Wait, what are you
Quiet.
gonna do?
Here we go.
She's freaking epic. She can fly. How in the hell?
All right, give me your hand.
What? Oh, what the heck are
Well,
you?
I'm not Superman, that's for sure. And I'm not Batman or Spider-Man or Aquaman or Merman or a Wolfman. I'm not a Brahmin or Common or Ramen. I'm not a Cayman either, so you don't really need to worry about anything. My name is Phi. I guess you could say I am no man. Just come on. One of these days, Witch King.
There's the door with the 9. We can get out now. 2 milkmen go comedy. Well, what's up with this place?
Sure doesn't look like an elevator shaft.
No.
Some kind of warehouse, maybe. Or a hangar.
We were in an elevator that doesn't elevate?
Yeah. It wasn't going to go anywhere.
Rabbit said it was going to fall. He was just screwing with us.
So it would seem.
Then why?
Forget it. Look. More people.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like an old guy, a young man, 2 girls, and
A kid?
they're all wearing bracelets. Probably safe to assume they're trapped here too.
Right, well, let's go say hi then. I mean, literally the most... The costumes in this. It's, Alice. Hey there. None of you guys know what the hell's going on here.
No, we don't. I haven't been out here much longer than you.
They grabbed you too, huh?
Grabbed? Oh yeah. I got in my car. I went to start the engine and then there was this white smoke.
I think we all shared that particular experience. The smoke seems to be some kind of general anesthetic. When I woke up, I was in one of these elevators.
Well, 5 of you were in one elevator?
No. Mr. Dio and I were in the same elevator, but
Wait. Which one of you is Dio?
That would be me.
Cowboy.
This little guy here is Quark.
nice to meet you, mister.
Okay, right. Nice to meet you too. So what about the rest of you?
Tenmyo, G, Alice, and Luna all woke up in different elevators. Correct me if I'm wrong.
No, you've got it right.
So you'd be Temioji then, right?
Yep.
Sir? And Alice is...
Me. She's Luna.
The little bird cage just reminds me of Bioshock.
Hello. It's very nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. What's she so nervous about?
And you are?
Right. I'm Sigma. And this bundle of laughs is fine. Isn't there a guy with like a face mask? Like, is that this game or the other game? Good to meet you all, I guess.
Say that again.
This malnourished harpy is fine. I know that's a quote. The bird or the cage? Better?
Bastard.
Oh, I knew that was a quote.
Are you two...
Not likely. That elevator was the first time we'd seen each other. I think.
You think?
Never mind. Forget I said anything. We met just now in that elevator. Well, yes. When it's not obvious, it's a quote. But the bird of the cage is obviously a Bioshock Infinite quote, so that one is easier. It's when it's not obvious, it's a quote. But yes, you are learning. Ow, my eye is leaking. That's the truth.
See your bracelet there?
Oh yeah, so this is an honorary games, but there's pairs. Oh no, there's a single, but yeah, so who was on their own in an elevator and where are the other... Where's Clover? Hmm? Oh yeah, sure.
And yours? Phi, right? Now let me have a look. I thought so.
Temioji and Quark.
Quark, you and Dio show them your bracelets.
Lupin. They both say Pat and have a number 3. Just like Phi and I. No wait, the colour's different. Ours are red. And yours are blue.
Oh, sharp eye there.
What about yours, Zat? Temioji, right?
Show them yours too, ladies.
Oh, solos, okay. Red solo. Green solo, blue solo. So we're missing a green pair, right?
Right.
You've got 3s, but your bracelets say solo.
You figure it out then?
Figure what out?
Sigma and I are the red pair. Dio and Quark are the blue pair. Each pair got put in the same elevator. But Tenmyoji, Alice, and Luna were all solos. So...
They got put in their own separate elevators? Okay, that's great and all, but... What do pair and solo mean?
Don't got the foggiest idea.
Well, that's helpful.
I don't know why we're split up like this either.
Does anybody know what the 3 means?
I do.
Maybe it has something to do with the game.
Game? Oh, yeah.
Yes, yes, yes! And I'm calling it the Nunnery Game! Ambidex Edition!
You guys saw him too, right? Rabbit thing.
Yes. In the elevator.
He said something about the elevator falling.
And the others explained that after they'd escaped from their own elevators, they'd gone around the warehousey room we were in and tested the doors. Unfortunately, it turned out they were all shut tight and impossible to open. It was Clover and... Guy with the face mask helmet thing? Or is that the other game? I feel like it's Guy with the face mask helmet thing because of who is in the helmet. But anyway. Shut tight. They had been about to try and open this door, the one with a 9 on it, when Phi and I appeared. We need Clover! She can explain everything. So, any chance this one will open?
You think we'd have done it last if there was?
Some sort of, I don't know, machine off to the left here, but...
We'll give it a shot, why don't you?
They did get 9 points as far as I remember in this one. Looks like Force probably isn't going to work either. Damn. Well, I didn't really think that would work anyway.
I don't think you'll be able to force that door with anything short of a tank.
Alright, well, how about these 3 doors over there? Oh yeah, this is all about colours, isn't
I
it?
told you already. Ugh. Each one's got a digital lock on it. We can't pick the lock, and we can't break down the door.
Sure about that?
Why would I lie?
Dunno. Okay, are there any other ways out?
No, unfortunately. Not that we've found, anyway.
Well, there is one thing I'm a little curious about.
And that is?
I was the first to escape. That means I know who was in which elevator. I watched all of you come out after all.
And?
Well, I was in the 1/3 from the right. Tenmyoji was the second out. Your elevator was second from the left, I think.
Good memory. Yeah, that's where I was.
Third was Luna. You climbed out of the rightmost elevator, didn't you?
Yes, that's the one.
Dio and Quark were next. You came out of the elevator next to Luna's, right?
Yeah, we did.
And finally, the two of you were trapped in...
The third elevator from the left.
So who's in the first one? Salt
Yes.
and pepper!
No one has come out of the leftmost elevator.
Are you saying there's still someone in there?
I can't say for certain, but it does seem strange. Maybe we should go take a look.
Yeah, good idea. Hey, anybody in there? You can hear me, just, I don't know, make some noise.
Nothing.
Hey, look at this!
Ambidex room.
Is that some kind of card reader? Maybe it unlocks it or something.
There's one next to each door.
What do you think Ambidex room is supposed to mean?
Well, it says it on all 6 of the elevators.
Maybe it has something to do with the game that Zero was talking about.
Oh, the Nonary Game Ambidex Edition?
Maybe, maybe not. I don't think we really need to worry about that right now, though. We should be figuring out what's inside this thing. Anyone got a keycard?
Nah, I got nothing. Not even dirt.
So they've taken everything we were carrying? Wonderful.
The rest of us dug through our pockets as well, but it was pretty obvious that Dio was right. My own were completely empty. There wasn't even lint in the creases.
Maybe there's no one in there.
No, there is. There's gotta be. We need a green
What
pair.
makes you so sure?
Huh? Well, yeah, there we go.
What's that?
Look!
Clover, and I've
opening.
forgotten the name of the guy
There
with the mask.
was someone in there!
Yeah, see? Guy with the mask. And Clover!
Clover!
We all stand Clover.
Are you okay?
But also those
Clover!
outfits.
Wake up!
Are they undercover hookers? Maybe secret agents. What's going on? Do those two know each other?
What did you do to her?
Nothing. She was like that when I woke up. I really wouldn't worry, though. She should be all right. Her breathing is steady. I believe she's only sleeping.
Then she hasn't woken up since they kidnapped her.
Kidnapped? Begging your pardon, but I'm afraid I don't understand what you mean. Where are we? And
Hi,
who are
MT.
you?
Whoa, hold on. How about you tell us who you are first? Nonary games are going great. This is the second time we've played this game. This is the second one, Virtue's Last Reward. And I'm just trying to remember everything. I just remembered this guy was in this one. And now I sort of think I remember which parts are in the third and which parts are in the third game. And which parts are in this game. Maybe she's decided to cosplay as Lotus. I don't know. I mean, she has a 4-leaf clover on a belt buckle, but jeez. Yeah, so I love the Nonary games. I've played the first one several times, and they brought them out on Xbox Game Pass, first two. So, it's a duology. We completed the first one, and this one I know is like twice as long. But the third one's not out on Xbox yet. I played them all on Steam. And yeah. Basically, I love them. So, this is why we're playing this, because I needed a game that I loved. Also, debating a snack. But for now, we'll just carry on with the story. You leap out of that box, dressed like some kind of robot, carrying an unconscious girl, and we've only got your word that you didn't make her that way. How are you doing, anyway? You owe us an explanation, pal.
Who am I?
Why is there always someone with amnesia?
I don't remember. I don't remember anything. I have no idea where I am, who I am, or even what day it is. If you happen to know any of those things, I would very much appreciate it if you shared that information. Not knowing one's identity is vexing.
Oh,
Debating
yeah,
a
very
snack.
original. The amnesiac routine. Please. How are we supposed to take you seriously when you're wearing this robot suit? We can't even see your face. Are you gonna tell us someone forced you into that thing?
I assume so. It seems the most reasonable explanation. When I woke up, I was wearing this armor, I suppose you could call it.
You look pretty calm for a man who doesn't know who he is.
Look? That's an odd choice of words. I'm wearing a mask. How would you know how I look?
You know what I meant, you smartass.
Oh, she's waking up. Clover, are you okay? Come on, talk to me.
Alice, where are we?
That is a good question. Once Clover had woken up, Alice explained everything we knew so far. She listened silently until Alice mentioned Zero and the nunnery game, and then her eyes went wide. Oh yes, we're in Warehouse A.
What? No, that can't.
Blood drained from her face and she wrapped her arms tightly around herself. What did she know? As Alice continued to console Clover, the rest of us turned to questioning the mysterious man in the mask.
When did you lose your memory?
When? That's a difficult question. I suppose when I was born. I don't remember anything of my life. Assuming I had one.
We asked him everything we could think of: birthday, address, occupation, family, childhood, but all he did was shake his head. I don't have the spoons to bake a snack. No, I will open a packet of something.
I think he has generalized amnesia. It's a type of memory loss. People affected by it retain knowledge like language, social common sense, memorized facts, abilities they've learned. But anything that has to do with, themselves is just lost. It's a very serious condition. Most research suggests that it's mainly psychological, not physiological. But in very rare instances, it has been shown to result from severe head trauma.
Do you have any idea what might have caused it?
Maybe I had a really bad breakup?
She didn't lose your sense of humour. It's making a laughing sort of noise. But his expression didn't change. With the mask on, there was no way we could tell if he was smiling or not, but his voice sure didn't make it sound like he was.
Bullshit. This guy's obviously full of it. Don't tell me you're actually buying this.
He's the 7 character. Basically, Dia's outburst was greeted with an awkward silence. It's not that we trusted the robot man per se. Only that it seemed clear he was in the same boat we were. There was a bracelet on his wrist too. Close inspection revealed that his armor fit around the bracelet. In other words, the bracelet was attached to his arm like ours and not simply part of his suit. And just like ours, his had a 3 on it. There's a pair below the 3, and all the text is bright green. Clover's bracelet was exactly the same. How long had we been there? I still hadn't entirely shaken the last traces of sleep out of my head, and my brain felt foggy, cluttered. Had I been asleep for hours? Days? There's no way to know. They'd taken my favourite watch when they grabbed me and given me the bracelet instead. And unless it happened to be 3 right now, it wasn't going to be very useful for telling time. There were no windows in the warehouse. It's impossible to even guess what time of day or night it was. Time could have stopped and we wouldn't have the first idea. Damn it. No dice, this thing won't open.
Didn't I tell you that?
Yeah, well, I just thought.
There's a box here. Maybe it's some sort of locking thing, like the ones next to the elevators. I don't think it's a card reader, though.
Hey, what do you think that is? That graffiti over there. See? On the wall?
Oh, yes, that. I was wondering what that was.
Two
milkmen go comedy. I'm not sure what that's supposed to mean.
Maybe it's saying that a pair of milkmen decided to become comedians? Clearly an anagram, and I can't remember what the anagram is. Still kind of sounds like nonsense, though.
I think it's somebody's way of saying hello.
What?
You heard me.
Yeah, I did. I just, what the hell was that supposed to mean?
It's an anagram.
Anagram?
Yeah, they tried a lot of names before they worked it down to Tella. Come on, seriously? You've never heard of an anagram?
It's a kind of, wordplay where you move the letters around to create something else. Right?
Exactly. Watch.
With the tip of her boot, Vi spelled out 2 sentences in the dust on the floor. Oh, welcome to my kingdom. Alright, there we go. Oh, okay. If you switch it room... Yeah, that makes sense. Huh?
Exactly. Seems like somebody was expecting us, doesn't it?
Yeah, but... Where are they? Pretty rude to invite someone over and not even offer them a drink.
True, but you're assuming that Zero isn't one of us.
What?
Huh?
Look, over there.
Shame on you, Fido. You can't say what I'm about to say before I say it. I've got
Sarah.
a plan, you know. I can't just tell you everything at once. Although, things are starting to get exciting.
Where are you, you little bastard? Too scared to come out and face me like a man?
Are you an idiot? I'm a rabbit. You really think a talking rabbit is a real thing?
Of course I don't. You're some kind of CG rabbit or something, probably. That's not what I meant, though.
Oh! You meant you want to see the person who's controlling me? I guess God touched this one a little too hard.
What?
Weren't you listening to Fido? She's clever, you know.
Wait. Then you're saying Zero is one of us?
Well, yes. I guess that's one way to put it.
Are you really sure? You're responding to our questions and stuff right now. That means you're not just, like, a video somebody made. Wouldn't that mean that Zero would have to be controlling you and sending you answers right now? Because it doesn't look like anyone's doing that.
Well, of course they aren't.
No, that would never happen, Kai.
AI.
What?
I'm an artificial intelligence powered by a quantum computer. Zero is the one who built me, of course. So I guess that makes one of you my parent. Now, are you a mommy or a daddy? That would be telling. Now, with that said, I guess I should probably tell you that I'm not the one who brought you here. I mean, obviously, I don't even have a body. I'm just the facilitator for this facility. I just do what I'm told to do.
And what do you facilitate?
Didn't I say? The game, of course!
Oh, the nunnery game, Ambidex edition.
Correct! It's my job to make sure it runs smooth.
No, it's supposed to be over.
There she goes again. She knows something.
So, what is the nonary game?
Nonary refers to a base 9 numeral system, but can also mean something that is, in some way, related to the number 9. Nona can be used as a prefix as well, where it means essentially the same thing. Therefore, it stands to reason that the nonary game is a game that deals with the number 9 in some way.
Exactly. 9 is a very, very important number in this game. After all, 9 is your goal.
Goal?
Yes, goal. You see that door in front of you? That's your door. If you can open the door with a 9 on it.
What do we have to do to open it?
Yes. Let me explain. Look at your left wrists. You see the bracelet? Of course you do. Now, tell me, Fido, what number is on yours?
A 3.
What about the rest of you?
They're all the same. We've all got 3s.
Exactly. I'm going to call those numbers bracelet points. If you're feeling lazy, you can just call them BP. Only the people who can get their number to 9 or more will be able to open the door with a 9 on it and escape. See the box on the wall? That's how you'll get out. Anyone with a greater than or equal to 9 BP can pull that lever and the door will open. However, there are 3 rules you can't forget. 1. The number 9 door will only stay open for 9 seconds. When your time is up, it'll close automatically, so be careful. 2. The number 9 door only opens once. Once that happens, it's all over. It'll close for good after 9 seconds, so if you're not careful, you could get stuck. 3. Now, maybe some of you are thinking. You're thinking, oh ho! If my BP is too low, then I'll just have someone with enough BP open the door. And I'll just slip through when it's open. Well, that's not gonna happen. If you think you can be sneaky, well...
Oh, what?
Oh, I really shouldn't say that yet. All you need to know is that any bunny who tries to sneak out gets hit with a big penalty.
So the third game has the 3 groups in it with the different timeliney thingies where you can follow the different groups. It's like red, yellow, blue. That's the difference with that one. And something with a coin flippy thing at the beginning. And you get like fragments of the story. That's what that one is. I remember now, or at least enough. It's been a while since I played it, you see.
What the hell does that mean?
Down in front! I'll tell you later. Yes?
Why did you start making rabbit puns?
Well, cause I felt like it. I thought it might make me sound cute.
Never mind that. You still haven't told us what we need to know most. How do we get BP?
Oh, that's easy. Just use the ambidex room. If you like abbreviations, you can always call it the AV room instead.
You mean those, elevators?
Gold star!
So how do we go about using them?
How else do you use a room? You go in.
You mean through those hatches?
No. I had a hunch you might try that, so I closed those up tight while you were talking. So don't be hatching any hatch plans, you understand? I live in the master computer. That means all the electronic doors in this whole warren are under my control.
How do we get in then? We tried the doors on the front. They're all locked.
There's a card reader next to each one, isn't there? All you gotta do is slide a card through, and there you go.
Where do we find those key cards?
Well, we don't got them. There weren't any in the warehouse.
Oh, well, no. Of course there wouldn't be any there.
Then where are they?
We've sort of
find what you're looking for behind the chromatic doors.
Chromatic doors! Otherwise known as the CDs.
Right here! You see the 3 pretty doors just to your right?
Huh? Hold on. I thought those doors were locked.
Quirk,
What?
you see those buttons on the sides of your watch? Can you press them at the same time?
Why?
To make little boys ask questions. Just press them, please. In fact, why doesn't every bunny press their buttons as well?
Okay, what's this number?
The 2 digits on the left show hours, and the 2 on the right show minutes.
Does that mean it's 12:10 in the morning?
No!
Oh, the numbers are going down.
It's gone from 10 minutes to 9.
So, that would mean this must be counting down to something, right?
Correct. I don't even need to explain the rest, do I?
I'm guessing this is the time until the chromatic doors unlock.
Ding, 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 ding! Very impressive, Tenmioli! All right, let us review what we've learned. In minutes, the chromatic doors will open automatically. However, just like the number 9 door, they won't stay open forever. You have 5 minutes. Once your time is up, the doors will close no matter what. So I hope you've gone through by then. That's just the primary door.
What?
Each door in this warren has a twin. Isn't that nice? The chromatic doors aren't any different. There's one door on this side, one door on the other side. Unfortunately, the secondary chromatic door on the other side is locked too.
Couldn't make it easy for us, could you?
Of course you'll all have to split up.
Split up?
Yep. Cleaver, can you tell me what the 3 primary colors are?
Why are you asking me?
because you're the only person who hasn't talked to me. I try to communicate with as many people as I can. It helps me improve, you see. I'm trying to get into the rabbit of doing it all the time. Now, answer my questions. Do you know what the 3 primary colors are?
Depends.
Well,
The colour mixy paint
You
is
mean
red, yellow, green.
Red, green,
red-
and blue? You're supposed to be
yellow,
able to
blue.
make any color by mixing them, right?
so which colors would you mix to get magenta?
Red and blue,
How about yellow?
green and red,
What if you wanted cyan?
blue and green.
That's right! Now, take another look at the nice bracelets you're all wearing. Notice how they come in 3 vibrant colors?
Yeah. We get it already. The red and blue bracelets can open the secondary magenta door together. Green and red can open the yellow one. And blue and green can open the cyan door. I miss anything?
Wonderful! I think you rabbit. There is one other little thing, though.
You're talking about what happens if you've got 2 of the same color, right?
Yep. What do you think happens?
How the hell would I know?
If you want to open a door, but all you've got is one color, then you can use that to open a door with the complementary color to the one you've got.
I see. So if you've got red and red, then you can open the cyan door. Blue and blue can open the yellow door. And green can open the magenta door.
Right again! Looks like your brain hasn't rotted away yet, Tenmi oldie.
Just what the hell's that supposed to mean?
It means exactly what it says. I was trying to compliment you, you know. Oh well. Let's continue, shall we? There are 2 types of bracelets, pairs and solos. That means there's 2 types of players, too. Pairs and solos. In this game, the 2 members of a pair are considered to be a single entity, which means they share the same destiny. Isn't that a good deal? I mean, you get 2 for the price of 1! Unfortunately, it also means they can't split up. Aww. Both members of a pair have to go through the same chromatic door. Solos don't have any restrictions like that, though. I mean, why would they? They're forever alone. But that means that they can go wherever they want. Yay! Now, let's take another look at all of your bracelets. We'll start with you, Siggy. What color is your bracelet?
Red 3. Red pair.
Are you a pair or a solo?
I'm a pair.
Fido is next. Tell us about your bracelet.
It's just like Sigma's, red in a pair.
What about you, Alas?
It's red, and I'm a solo.
Bio, Quirk,
Blue. Pair.
Yeah, mine's the same.
Mooney, Cleaver, Temioli, all at once.
I'm a blue solo. I'm a green pair.
Green solo.
And finally, who are you?
I'm, let's see. I suppose you can call me Kay.
Hey!
Knew it. You were just lying about that amnesia crap.
I'm not lying. This was just a, how do I put it? A flash of insight, I suppose. I saw the letter K.
So? What does K have to do with anything?
I wish I knew. Sadly, I have no idea. Does it mean anything to you?
Asshole.
Come on now, boys. You can fight later. Now, Kay? Can I call you that?
Yes,
I'm guessing your bracelet is the same as Clover's.
that's right. It says pair. and the text is green.
Be really annoying if you were colorblind.
I'm glad we got all that bracelet business out of the way. Now, let us return to the subject at hand. How do you open the secondary door? So, Siggy, what would you do to get through the magenta door?
And I can't split up since we're part of the same pair. We're red, then I guess we should pair up with Luna, right? Since she's a blue solo.
Or you could work with Mr. Dio and me. We're blue too.
Whoops! Oh, celery sticks! I forgot to tell you. You have to have exactly 3 people in your group to open the secondary door. That means you can't have 2 people, or 4 people, or, well, anything other than 3, really.
And our only choice is to pair up with Luna. Well, the other option was not to go through the magenta door.
I guess I should probably tell you that the secondary door won't open until the primary door closes. It's made that way to keep out cheaters. We didn't want a 4th or 5th person just running in at the last minute like, "Ah, wait for me!" when the right people open the door. But if the primary door closes first, then that's impossible! You see, it all makes sense. And
Yeah,
you
video game.
might have run a hair too long in my explanation, but now I'm all done. Any questions?
So many. I took a moment to go over everything we'd learned so far. What do I have to do to escape? Open the number 9 door. How do I open the number 9 door? I need to get my bracelet number to 9 or more. How do I get more BP? Use the elevator rooms. Oh, you don't have the whole answer. Okay. Ambidex room. We have vote. How do I get into the ambidex room? Need a key card that we can get from the coloured doors. Behind the chromatic doors. In the safe, I imagine, with the keys. What do I do to open the primary core? Am I gonna wait as a timer? Pressing the buttons on both sides of the bracelet simultaneously shows how much time is remaining. How do I get through the secondary door? Well, I need to pair with the person with the colour. And there's only 3. 3 in each door, but that's okay, there's 9 of us. Well, I'm imagining it's bracelets rather than people, based off previous game. Combining the colour on the bracelets of those 3 people gives you the same colour as the door, then the doors will open. If everyone has the same colour, then you can open the doors with that colour's complementary code. Which means that we can go through cyan or magenta. In fact, I think we can probably go through all of them just with the right pairs.
Good? Excellent. It looks like none of you have any questions. Yay!
Huh? No, wait. We have questions. Of course we have questions. What's the point of this game? Why did you take us? Where are we? And who the hell is the real Zero? Time's up.
Chromatic doors have opened. 5 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
Oh, so sorry, guys, but it looks like your time's up. You better hop to it and get those secondary doors open.
Fuck that! We aren't gonna open shit.
Language,
You can
dear.
take your lamery game and shove it up your ass. If you think we're just gonna swallow your psychotic crap and play along, you've got another thing coming, you smart-ass little rodent.
I'm a rabbit. Well, shoot. I thought you might say that. Unfortunately, you have no choice but to follow the rules.
Why is that?
When the time comes, those 3 doors will automatically close. If anyone is left outside after they close, they'll
what?
They'll be penalized.
You keep saying that. What the hell is this penalty anyway?
Well, death.
Shocked face.
Your bracelets contain 2 drugs. The first is an anesthetic called Soparil Beta. The other is a muscle relaxant called Tubocurarine. Your bracelet also has a bunch of needles on the inside. If you break the rules, those needles hop out and inject you.
Bing.
First
Yeah.
is the Soparil, which puts you to sleep. 9 minutes later, the Tubocurarine is injected, numbing your respiratory muscles. I guess you could say it'll really take your breath away. You should know that the Soparil is only there out of the kindness of Zero's heart. Oh, and I mean the real Zero, not me. Zero just doesn't want to see anybody suffer. Isn't that just so compassionate? If I had a heart, it'd be melting right now. Anyway, all it means is that you'll die pretty painlessly, so hey, there's nothing to worry about, really. Of course, none of that will happen if you just follow the rules.
3 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
Come on. Pam, pam,
Well
pam, pam, pam.
then, looks like it's time for me to hop on out of here. Good luck, guys! See you all later! Have a nice trap!
So there was poison in the bracelet. Seemed a little hard to believe, but it wasn't like I had anything other than a computer-generated rabbit to say either way. What were we going to do? There was a lot to think about. But we didn't have very much time.
What are we waiting for? We need to go. We need to get through these other doors.
But how do we figure out which door to go through?
You still don't get it? Fine. Just pay attention, we don't have much time. Zero's explanation was pretty confusing, so let me put it in small words for you. There are only 3 possible options. Option A. Sigma and I pair up with Luna. Our red and her blue can open the magenta door. That would mean Clover and Kay would go with Alice. Their green goes with her red to make yellow. That just leaves Dio and Quark as the blue pair, and Tenmyoji as the green solo. The only door they can open is the cyan one. Got it? Option B. Sigma and I go with Tenmyoji, so we can use red and green to make yellow for that door. That means Clover and Kay pair up with Luna to open the cyan door. This leaves Dio and Quark with Alice, and together, they can open up the magenta door. And finally, option C would be where we pair up with light colors to open complementary colored doors. That means Sigma, Alice, and I go through the cyan door. Clover, Kay, and Tenmyoji go through the magenta door. And Dio, Quark, and Luna go through the yellow door. Problem is, which do we choose?
Please, Sigma, choose something.
What? Wait, what? Why me?
If you don't want to, then maybe Alice or Clover can choose. Or Tenmyoji or Dio or anyone. Once one person chooses, everyone else's decisions will be made for them. But please, you have to hurry. We're almost out of time.
Okay, Luna, come on, let's go through Magenta. It's just, we'll do that
1
first.
minute remains until chromatic doors close.
Alright, alright. I'll pick. Nobody seemed upset, but they probably knew as well as I did that we don't have time for bickering. I took a deep breath and spoke. Okay. Fine, I will go through the Magenta door with Luna. I think we'll pair up with Luna and head through the Magenta door. You guys good with that?
Sure.
All right.
Because that puts
Then Clover
Temioji and
I will go
Quark
with Alice.
and Clover and Alice together.
As long as I get to go with Alice, I'm fine.
I don't have any objections. We'll be going through the yellow door, right?
That means Dio, Quark, and I are doing the cyan door.
Ugh, stuck with a kid and some old fart. I can't see how this could possibly go
You're stuck with
badly.
the Master.
Well, maybe we'll get lucky and you'll pull your head out of your ass.
What did you just say?
Just get through the bloody
10
door.
seconds remain until chromatic doors close. 9, 8, 7.
We need to hurry.
Alright, guys. Let's get moving!
3, 2, 1, 0. Chromatic doors closing.
What is this place?
Didn't you see the door?
Okay, perfect time for a quick tea break. We'll be back in a few minutes. And a ham snack. Boiled crisps. Okay. So. Yes, because we're in a puzzle room, which means I'm gonna eat my snacks because I don't want to crunch them. No, we just want to go back.
It said this is the lounge.
Lounge? Does that mean there's someone living here?
Well, there doesn't seem to be much dust. Maybe there is.
So you've got a well-used lounge right next to a big empty warehouse. What is this building for?
Beats me.
It looks like there are 4 doors in here.
Yeah. The one we came in, the one opposite it, and 2 more on the left and right. The 2 on the sides are covered with metal plates, though. Don't think we'll be opening them anytime soon.
Fair enough. Guess it just leaves us one option. No good. This one's locked too.
I didn't see any other doors in the hallway we came through. Maybe we can find one of the keys to the AB room in here somewhere.
It's not going to find itself. Let go. Seek a way out. Yes. Hi. We're just in basically the first room after the beginning bell. And I am jumping on crisps, so I'm muted. So we're having some silent puzzle solving time. They're just lentil chips. Salted lentil chips. They're healthy. Well, not when I eat the entire bag, but I'm not going to eat the entire bag. I just decanted it into a bowl. And I shall chomp it over a few days. Ew! That just sounds like a disgusting flavour for crisps. Would you really like coconut and coffee flavoured crisps? But yeah, they're lentil rather than potato. Really? Really? They possibly used to be something else. I swear they've rebranded, but yeah. So red planet, white island, blue ocean, and the sun's lying. Just gotta put them on the bar, make the drinks at first. Got my left and my right the wrong way round. Sorry, just putting my lid on my tea. Okay. So, at certain times, the Sun, Earth, and Moon align in such a way that the Moon is completely within the Earth's shadow. This causes the Moon to appear reddish-brown in colour. As light from the Sun passes through the Earth's atmosphere and reflects off the Moon's surface. Incidentally, the game refers to a lunar eclipse on New Year's Eve in 2028, which is, or rather will be, an actual event. Will only be visible in the Eastern Hemisphere at 16:52 UTC. Okay. So, let's set the clock for 10 to 5 then. We can figure out to set the clock. Right. So that was our secret, I think, that gold file. The lunar eclipse one. I'm not 100% sure because we didn't check the secret files first and see which one was new. But I'm going to assume. Yeah, itch me nose. Okay. Okay, so that is the... Ah, right, okay. So that's 9 o'clock. Sun green? No, wait. No, that's right. Sun green. About 450. That put the short hand at green and the long hand at sun. Green sun. Hang on. Wow, there's a beam of light coming out the centre of the clock. Pretty impressive. It does look like a banana holder. I'm just going to find half a hemisphere. And then we've got like whatever it says in the background, which it feels like it says red moon or red lion possibly, but oh, is there something back there? We got a globe. At least the globe goes here. So yeah, anyway, how everyone's weekend's going. Blue planet. Red moon. Lion. Okay, hang on. Red moon. Lion. Total lunar eclipse. says blue planet. It does say red moon. And then lion. I don't know what lion is because I can't remember, but it's a drain. Bread. Moon. Blue. Planet. Yes, I'm still slightly shocked that that my random to-do list, I was the first person that's done 3 in a row. So RED MON, red moon. Okay, we've made a red moon, and then we've got LION, which says lion. Yeah, I know, right? I mean, I don't have lion. I have island, sun, ocean, island, moon. Oh, wait, hang on. Yellow sun. Makes sense, right? Around. so many people seem to get 25. I would have thought for sure that someone would have done it. Okay. Oh, green sun! Die. Die. Forgot that part. I'm like, yeah, I got a clue, and I completely forgot to use it. There we go. Green. It's green this time. And we get the green code, which gives us the door code. Moon, moon, star. It's okay, I have computer brain. Moon, moon, star. I guess another password to connect it. Different things, a bunch of stuff. Let's see. A map. There's floor A in the corner. Take a close look at it later. We've got a card, 2 cards. The ambidex room. Now we can get into the AB rooms. Okay. Read this note. Here are a few more rules for you. Once you've opened a door, you can hop through it as much as you like. The chromatic drawers are like that too. Once you open them, even I cannot keep you from going in and out of them. Any colour bracelet can go through them and as many people as you like. But, you have to escape before you can take advantage of this free reign rule. Once you've activated a chromatic door and gone through it to the puzzle beyond, it won't let you go back until you've solved the puzzle. I see. So in other words, once we get out of here, we can get back to the warehouse, right? Yeah, seems like it. So that means the key here is the last piece of the puzzle. Key found in safe. And of course we go the long way round, because I always do that. Thing that keeps the door locked. It says lock. Put the key in. Are we ready? I'm not asking you, I'm asking Luna. Oh, I'm ready. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Another elevator,
Do you
huh?
think it works?
Dunno. Only one way to find out, though.
Hey, someone's coming.
It's like Alice Clover K.
And Dio, Quark, and Tenmyoji.
Don't think anyone needed to run, right? What's going on here?
We ran into them a little bit ago. Well, not literally, of course.
I don't know. With
Some
a
mirroring
crowd
going
like
on
that,
here.
I imagine you run into a lot of things.
Let me see the map.
Oh, sure. I get it. All 3 routes end up here.
That's the same as the map we found in the infirmary.
Infirmary?
Oh, we found a map like that too. Ours was in the crew quarters.
That's so. We found ours in the lounge.
Maybe we should sit down for a bit and exchange information.
No. There's plenty of time for that after we check out this elevator.
What the? Oh, this is just like the other floor.
These doors have colors on them too. The one on the left is green. The one in the middle is blue. And the one on the right is red.
Are these chromatic doors? Look, there's a box here. It looked like the ones we saw earlier.
Yeah, won't budge.
Yeah, just like the other doors. No good trying to force it open, I suppose.
Is something wrong, Alice? You've been staring at your bracelet.
Oh, no, I'm fine. But it looks like my guess was right. The numbers have changed.
Numbers? Oh yeah, the time left. 2 hours and 6 minutes.
Ah, for fuck's sake. You telling me we're gonna have to just sit around
Language
here
as
for
a kid.
2 hours?
Looks like we don't have a choice then. We gotta head back. Quark, why don't you show them that note we found?
Sure.
Oh? Did it say something like supplementary rules? Because if it did, we have one too. We found ours in the infirmary.
Yeah, we found one too. It was in a safe in the lounge. Here are a few more rules for you. Once you've opened a door, you can hop through it as much as you like. And we already read these out. We'll let it play again. If that's true, then we can all go back the way we came and get into the warehouse.
I
Also
don't
have a look
think
at all the other
Zero's
rooms.
saying we can. I think he's saying we have to. Otherwise, what's the point of that key card?
You mean this? The Ambidex room key.
We found some too.
We'll make 6 then. One for each AB room.
Let's head back to the warehouse.
Ah, so when Zero says jump, we say how high, huh?
If you don't like it, stay here. Stupid angry mutt watching the door sounds about right.
Asshole. Better hope I don't have rabies, you self-satisfied old turd.
Well, what's it going to be? Are you going to go back with us? Or are you staying here by yourself?
Alright, fine. I'm going.
I wonder if there's a prize for 4 in a row.
Oh, this is the lounge.
It would seem Zero's notes were telling the truth. Getting back here was easy enough.
That means we could all go visit the infirmary too.
Or the crew quarters.
Hey, Grandpa, check this out. It's some of your favorite scotch.
Oh. Tempting, but I don't really think now's the time.
Grandpa? What's wrong with their buddies? Or had they always been that close? In other words, they'd known each other before the nonary games, and if Quark was calling Tenmyoji Grandpa, maybe they were even related. Let's just ask. Alice and Clover seemed to be close too. Just how many of these people knew each other already?
Let's go, buddy. As soon as we get out of here, I can drink all the scotch I want. You can drink all the root beer floats you can stomach.
What? You're gonna get me a root beer float? But are you sure? Do you have enough money?
Oh, ye of little faith. I found an old factory full of rare earth metals the other day.
Oh, you're finally done? You were taking so long. I hopped off for a little nap.
For yawning? Really? You're just a computer program. You don't get tired.
Hey, B.O. My temper's got a hair trigger, and you're awfully close to pulling it. So I'd watch my mouth if I were you. Otherwise...
Well, do you really need me to spell it out?
Forget it.
That's a good boy. Alrighty, let's get back to what we were talking about earlier. Namely, how do you get more BP?
We're going to the AB rooms, right? Look, have cards. Got 6 altogether.
But who goes into what room?
That doesn't really matter. Anybody can go into any room.
But there are only 6 rooms.
Didn't I tell you? The 2 members of a pair share the same destiny.
Then you mean both members of a pair need to go into the same room?
Yes, yes, yes.
Technically, no.
What do we do after we go into the room?
Play a game. Just like it says on the door.
You play the Ambidex game!
Wait, what's ambidex supposed to mean anyway?
I would guess it's short for ambidextrous. Most use the word to refer to the ability to use both of one's hands, instead of favoring the left or right. But it can also be taken to mean someone who is duplicitous or two-faced.
Interesting. I'd not heard of that before. Really yellow. It's a game of betrayal then.
Well, yes, I guess you could put it that way.
Then what's the nonary game?
Oh, that refers to the whole enchilada. The nonary game is a game where you try to open the number 9 door and escape. The Ambidex game is just a mini game you play as part of the larger one. Make sense?
Like hell. This shit is confusing.
Is it? Or is it that you're just a few carrots short of a bushel? What do you think, B.O.?
You arrogant little bastard.
Well, that's just how I am, so you better get used to it. Now, could I have you all move to the AB room, please? I'll give you more specifics once everyone's inside. I think it'll probably be easier to understand that way.
Okay, cool. Ooh, hello. Alright, so we went down that way. Okay. Kay, Quark, and myself each gave one card to Luna, Alice, and Tenmyoji. Then we headed into the AB rooms. Wasn't really any discussion of who'd go into which door, and finally I found ourselves heading into the leftmost room. Looks like everyone else has gone in already. Think we should head in too?
Why are you asking me? Just hurry up and get in there.
I'm being polite, but, you know.
An ambidex gate has been opened. 45 minutes remain until ambidex game polling closes.
What? Game's got a time limit too. What? What the hell? Who is this?
Fuck if I know. Look, it doesn't matter who she is. Just get everybody over here.
Yeah, right. Guys. We found someone. There's a lady over here. She's unconscious. Didn't wait for a response. I just turned around and followed Vi into the room. Knelt down next to the woman, turned her over as gently as we could manage. All that greeted us was blood. She's covered in blood. I leaned down to listen to her mouth. No breath, nothing. Shaking hands, I felt against her neck for a pulse. No movement, just cold skin.
What the hell were you yelling at? What's going on here?
Is she?
Quark, don't look. Somebody get Quark out of here.
Okay. Come on, Quark.
Then she's...
Yeah, she's not breathing, and I can't find a pulse. Her body's already cold, so I'm guessing she was. I'm guessing she was murdered a while ago.
Murdered?
Does this look like an accident or a suicide to you?
Looks like she was stabbed. Don't see a weapon around here, though. That means either the killer took it with them, or it was part of them.
Part of them?
Well, if someone was strong enough and they had metal hands, then they might be able to
Hi,
stab
Emma.
someone in the heart.
What are you suggesting?
It's just a joke. Don't take it so seriously.
That's not funny or
Whatever.
a joke.
If we examine the wound, we'll probably get a better idea of what the weapon was. Let's get her to the infirmary. She might be old, but she's still a woman. If we're going to do an autopsy, she should have some privacy. Come on, boys, let's go.
How you doing, Yvonne? DOK and I gingerly lifted the woman up and carried her to the infirmary. Perhaps he just didn't consider himself one of the boys. Maybe it was something else. But whatever the reason, Tenmyoji only stared. Yeah. His whole body was rigid, like a rope pulled almost to its breaking point. It was his eyes that caught my attention. He wasn't staring at us, not quite. It's more like he was staring toward us, a smouldering spark of something burning silently behind his gaze. I mean, yeah. It's not something you joke about. It wasn't until we were almost to the infirmary that I realized Temioji hadn't spoken a single word since the moment we'd found the body. No, because he recognizes her, obviously. I turned back to look at him. He was following us at a distance, his breathing heavy and laboured and his movements slow and shuffling, as if his body was suddenly made of lead. The old woman's body was surprisingly light. Carrying her felt almost like carrying an old dry piece of wood. We sat her down carefully in the infirmary bed, as if we were afraid she might break. She looks so peaceful. Almost like she's just gonna wake up any minute now.
Maybe she didn't suffer much when she died.
Let's hope so.
Anyway, I feel a little bad about doing this, but I think we need to examine her.
You mean like an autopsy or something?
I'm just going to have a look at the wound. If we had a coroner, then it would be a different story, but... What?
I have a medical license.
You're a nurse?
No.
You're a
Well,
doctor?
I'm not exactly a coroner.
Interesting. I guess you really can't judge a book by its cover, can you?
Sorry.
Everyone's just being really
You don't
freaking
need
rude
to
here.
apologize.
Are you really going to perform an autopsy? Oh, I won't really be doing it. I think that machine over there is a medical scanner. It's called an ATOM. It uses nuclear magnetic resonance imaging to examine and diagnose
Is there
people.
an Eve?
Ah, yes, I remember.
Oh yeah? And just how the hell do you remember that?
Because Alice, Clover, and I examined this entire room.
So you think you can use it to perform some kind of autopsy?
Yes, I think I should be able to manage that.
Luna ran the scanner over the body, then turned back to the terminal. The display filled up with text, most of it rather technical. Or medical. Sex female, estimated age 65 to 75 years old, diagnosis deceased, cause of death exsanguination, time of death 3 to 4 hours, weapon enter through fourth intercostal piercing heart. Wound margin clean, continuous, wound angles 1 sharp, 1 blunt. Cavity 15 centimeters, wound length 3 centimeters, wound width 3 mil. There's a 95% chance it was caused by a sharp single-bladed instrument. Yeah, I don't really get it. What's something about instrument? Was she stabbed with a clarinet or something?
It means a tool of some sort. A knife, probably.
In other words, she was stabbed in the heart, right?
Yes.
Well, I suppose that clears me of suspicion.
Sorry, but no.
Why? Please, don't tell me you think my hand can somehow turn into a knife.
I told you that was a joke.
Then why am I still a suspect?
We found the old lady in one of the AB rooms, specifically the one farthest to the left. Before we went in there, only 2 other people had been in that room. You and Clover. Only one of you was conscious.
Fi, please, stop joking around. I assure you, there was no one else in that room besides Clover when I woke up. She must have been put there later.
But the door was locked, right? I don't think anyone could have gotten in without the key.
Perhaps, but there was a hatch on the ceiling, remember?
Yes, there was. But Zero said he locked all the hatches.
Well, if he was telling the truth, nobody could have gotten in there after you two left. Which means...
Fucking bastard! Why'd you kill her, Kay? I knew it. You're him, aren't you? You're the real Zero.
Wait a minute, please. Just calm down. You aren't making sense. Let's suppose I am Zero. Why would I do something that would obviously cast suspicion on me?
Well, because you figured we'd think that. And you'd throw us off the trail by doing the exact opposite.
That's not a logical argument. Still, you do have at least half a point. Your argument doesn't confirm my guilt, but it does show us where we should be looking. The real Zero. The person who brought us here is likely the person who murdered that woman. Doesn't that seem like the most reasonable answer?
I guess. Yeah, that makes sense. If Zero was the murderer, then they could open anything they wanted to. I mean, didn't Zero say something about that?
I live in the master computer. That means all the electronic doors in this whole warren are under my control.
Exactly. Also, consider this. If the murderer isn't Zero, why would the AI Zero stay silent? He told us that his job was to make sure the game ran smoothly. But now the unexpected has happened, and he says nothing. Why would he do that? If he can see everything we do, then he must know who killed the old woman. So why has he kept his silence? The answer is simple. The murderer is Zero, or rather Zero.
There's no way
Senior,
to input
I
the
suppose you could
answer.
say. He likely ordered
Also,
Zero
are you sure
Jr.,
you've
the
solved it?
AI, to
Do you
keep
have
his
all the
identity
information?
hidden. If Zero Jr. told us about the murder, then Zero Senior's identity would be compromised. There is something else to consider as well. Perhaps this murder was not unexpected. Zero Senior murdered her, just as planned. Death is only another part of the game.
Killing someone is just part of a game to him?
Well,
you've
there's
played
no
it
way
before,
to know
Kai.
for sure, but I would assume so.
As have I.
Ten minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes. All players, please enter your votes. If no vote is recorded before the deadline has passed, any non-voting parties will automatically ally.
Whoa, what was that?
I don't know.
Well, one thing's for sure.
Can't eat Nando's.
If we don't go vote, something bad's going to happen.
You see? Just as I said. Zero Jr. ensures the game continues, even though someone has died. All of this is part of Zero Senior's plan.
Let's get back to the warehouse. If we all head to the AB rooms, maybe we'll see Zero Jr. After all, he told us he'd give us specifics once we got in.
I mean, obviously I know the answer because I played it before. So. I'm letting it play out though. Seeing if I can pick up any other hints. Not yet. We're really going in there. I kind of don't want to. I mean, there was a dead lady in there just a few minutes ago. Wait. Fi, where'd you go?
Up here.
Up? Whoa, what the hell is she doing? Trying the hatch, I imagine. They play fair with all the twists. Yes! You must be really desperate to get high.
Seriously? That's the best you can do?
Well, I thought it was
I was
funny.
expecting something about how I jump at the first sign of trouble.
Whatever. What are you up to up here anyway? Everybody's already gone into the AB rooms.
Yeah, well, there was something I wanted to check out. This
And that
thing.
is?
Remember it?
The hatch?
Try opening it.
No luck, it won't budge.
Then that means this AB room is locked down tight. No one could get in.
You're talking about whoever killed that old lady, aren't you?
Yeah.
You still think it's Kay, huh? Well, like Clover said, if Zero Senior is the killer, then it wouldn't matter if we could open this hatch or not.
I know. I just wanted to be sure.
5 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Let's go. I imagine Algernon's waiting for us.
It's Algernon? Reference to flowers in Algernon? Which I've not read.
Look,
But I think I own
there's
it.
something on the screen.
Yeah, you're right. Ambidex game will now begin. To enter your vote, please touch the start button on your screen. Once you've entered your vote, the door will automatically. It will not open again until the polling period is finished. Well, looks like there's no going back now.
Astute observation.
Thank you.
Hooray! Everybody's finally here! I've been waiting.
So have we. Got some questions for you, Zero. Who was that old
Will all of you please stop bombarding me with questions? The other people in the other rooms are asking me stuff just like you are, Siggy. I guess you probably can't hear them since these rooms are completely soundproof, but BO is especially loud. For real, BO, I need you to shut up. There isn't much time. I gotta hurry and explain all this stuff, or the game will end before I'm done. So, no more questions from now on. No answers for anybody, okay? You just have to wait. Now, let's get this party started! Let me tell you about the AB game. Since it's a game, you're obviously going to have an opponent. But it's not like this is a battle royale where you just fight everybody. Each round will be a one-on-one battle. Mono a mono, or mono a womano. Well, there are 2 people in each pair, aren't there?
Mono means hand, not man.
Battle, I guess.
Sexist rabbit.
I imagine you're all wondering who your opponent is going to be. It's actually really easy. You'll be competing against whoever you paired up with to go through the chromatic doors. For example, Siggy and Fido paired up with Mooney and went through the magenta door, didn't they? That means that Siggy and Fido will be playing against Mooney. And it goes the other way too. Mooney's opponent will be Siggy and Fido. Obviously, that means Potassium and Cleaver's enemy will be Alas. And BO and Quirk's enemy will be Tenmeoldy. Well, I guess enemy isn't really the right word, is it? After all, if you choose ally, then they're your ally.
What? Don't get it? Well, don't worry. Just listen while Zero the Third explains it all.
First, I want everybody to focus on the screen on the device in the back of the room. You should see A, ally, and B, betray on it. Do you? All you guys have to do is pick! Just pick one of those easy options! Your BP will go up or down, depending
And some of you are a little slow. So, I made this handy chart. The plus and minus are from your point of view. So, let's say you choose ally, and so does your opponent. You'll get 2 BP, and so will they. And you'll all get a nice warm, fuzzy feeling inside. We call that the best pals outcome. Just puts a smile on your face, doesn't it? Next is what you get if you choose ally, but your opponent chooses to betray. If that happens, you lose 2 BP, and they get 3. We call that the stupid jerk face outcome.
Somebody did that to me, I'd skin them and stew them with some taters.
The third choice is the opposite of that. It's when you choose betray, but your nice, innocent opponent chooses ally. This time, you're the one who gets 3 BP, and they're the one who loses 2. We call that the serves them right outcome. I mean, what were they thinking? Choosing ally was a stupid choice, and there's nothing for you to feel guilty about. And finally, the very last scenario. This is when you choose betray, and so does your opponent. If that happens, neither of you gets or loses anything. Absolutely 0 change in BP. Boring. We call this the why even bother outcome. As the game master here, this is the situation I want to avoid the most. You're probably wondering about the pairs, aren't
I'm gonna go for a straight ally run, I think, the first go.
Let me explain. Remember how I told you that both people in a pair share a destiny? Well, that applies here too. The 2 of you only get 1 vote. You get to choose once between ally or betray. That doesn't mean you split your points though. You both get 3 points, or lose 2 points, or whatever. In other words, what you see on this chart is what you get. Okay then. I think that about does it for the basic rules.
Well, actually, there's a little bit more. But
It'll just have to wait, I guess. After all, it's almost time!
Hey,
No.
wait.
I won't wait and I can't wait. Didn't you hear me? It is time!
1 minute remains until Ambidex game polling closes.
You see, it's time for me to be hopping on out of here.
No, I don't want to betray Luna.
Have a nice trouble.
Did she ever do to me?
We don't have time to talk about this. Choose betray.
No! You're kidding. You really want me to betray
We don't
Luna?
know if she'll ally or not. If we choose ally and she chooses betray, we're screwed. That's a loss of 2 points. You tell me, Sigma. What's 3 minus 2?
1. It's not 0 though. Who do you think I am? It's 1, obviously.
Exactly. If our BP gets down to 1, it's over. So...
Wait. What do you mean by it's over?
30 seconds remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
just press the damn button!
You're hiding something. I thought it was 0 that it was bad. Yeah, you've been suspicious from the get-go. Like, 0 would be bad. 1, right? I mean, how do you know my name? Or how about when we found that old lady's body? You didn't even blink. Almost like you knew she would be here, but this is the first time we've met. First time we've been here. Okay, I don't want to believe it, but did you? Are you?
Fine. If you won't do it, then I...
Don't think so. I'm not gonna move until you give me some answers. If they don't do anything, it'll just vote ally for us anyway. Let's hear it. What are you hiding? What's "it's over" supposed to mean?
10 seconds remain until Ambidex game polling closes. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2,
When your BP hits 0, you die. That's what I meant.
1.
Ally! Screw you, Fi.
Round 1 of the Ambidex game has been completed.
Right. I'll be right back. I'm back. Sorry about that.
Results will be displayed in the warehouse. Thank you for your participation. Ambidex gates now opening.
I have 9 viewers for the nunnery games. That amuses me. It's fine. I stepped out the AV room. I could see the others running towards the monitor, shoving and pushing to get closer. Tenmyoji was left behind, his footsteps a slow, heavy plod. What had happened to make him like that?
What was that, Sigma? Don't play dumb. You chose ally. Didn't you hear me? I told you that if your BP drops to 0, you die.
Yeah, I heard you. A whole second before the deadline. How can you expect me to think anything through that quick? It would have taken like half a second just to process what you'd said. There we go. So, we've gone down the escape, Magenta, ally route. Then gives us 2 options. There's possibly only 2 doors we can go in. I think there's 3 doors we can go in, but it doesn't split into 3. Well, technically it does, but one of them's down the Betray route. Anyway, left, 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 left. Seems to be a fairly short end. We're not going to get to it today, but maybe we'll get to another room.
No, you could have done it. The brain's processing power increases during a crisis. It starts working so fast that a second can seem like an eternity. Your brain was doing that right before time ran out, wasn't it? Well, am I wrong?
What the hell are you talking about? Okay, fine. Let's be generous and say, hypothetically, that you're right about this crisis overclocking thing. How would you know whether or not my brain was doing that? Did you crack open my skull while I wasn't looking? You just wedge a microscope in there and have a look at my neurons? Let me be straight with you. Your shit is whack. Like, hella whack. I mean, you just know stuff you shouldn't. Stuff like my name, or how if your BP hits 0 you die. You told me you don't know why, but more and more I'm starting to think you've been lying to me.
Yo, what's up? Siggy! But no! Hey, what are you kids doing over there? We're about to announce the results.
Let's go. Time to see what the results are. Maybe it's different this time.
Huh? This time? Hey, Fi, hold on. Shit.
Good. Looks like you're all here.
Finally, let's get ready to rock!
Ambidex game! Round 1! The results!
If everybody would please direct their eyes to this monitor.
Yay! Shit, poor Alice.
Here are the results from your game.
The other is expected with Dio.
Let us check the numbers on our bracelets.
Five is good for us. I'm used to 5.
Oh,
Thanks,
no,
Luna.
It's nothing. You don't have to thank me. I
You
only
do.
did what anybody would have done. I
But
believed in you and
anybody
Fi.
didn't. So thank you. When Luna glanced away, I threw Fi what could only be described as a smug grin. Rather frustratingly, she didn't respond, only turned away unperturbed. I mean, that's how you do it. Allies all along, and you get 2 points, and then you all get to go out. I was about to press the issue when I heard Temioji's voice.
Quark, what happened?
No! It wasn't me! Mr. Dio tricked me! He
Oh,
told me
thank
he
you for
picked
resubbing, Havor.
He
Just
promised.
gracias.
That's why I let him do the voting!
Is this true, Dio?
Are you serious? This kid's full of shit.
What?
I didn't do squat. Quark was the one who decided how we were gonna vote. And you wanna know what he told me?
You just leave the voting to me, Mr. Dio. Grandpa's gonna choose to ally for sure, 'cause I'm his opponent on this one. I think we should betray. To be honest,
Huh.
I'm getting kinda tired of that grumpy old bastard. He's had a good life, but it's time for him to go. What do you say we leave the old fart here and leave? I've got a plan. See? Don't worry about me. I'll just tell him you tricked me. He'll believe whatever I tell him. Besides, If he still trusts me, that'll make it easier to use him again later. What do you say, Mr. Dio? Pretty good plan, huh? Alright, let's do it!
Ooh.
You're lying! I never
I mean,
should
I'm
have
very certain you're
trusted
streaming
you!
right now, so thank you for the resub while
You're
streaming.
a lying jerk!
Sure,
That's an
kid,
awesome
keep
game.
whining. See if I care.
Grandpa! You believe me, right?
Don't let this brat fool you, old man. All of this is just part of his plan.
You bastard! I'm not gonna let you get away with this!
That's enough, Quark. Don't lose your temper. How long have I known you? I could be deaf and blind, and I'd still know if you were lying to me.
Really?
You're just as gullible as he said you'd be. Hook, line, and sinker. Let me give you a little warning, Tenmyoji. That little shit is a hell of an actor. I'll bet you money he's a born con man. I don't know what he is to you, but if I were you, I'd trust the kid as far as I could throw him, and at your age, that can't be much. You hearing me, old man? Keep an eye on him.
It's all right. I understand.
I'm so sorry.
I apologize. This is very unfortunate.
It looked as though another argument had taken place while Quark and Dio were fighting. Yeah, that one surprises me the most. Whatever it had been about, it appeared to have been resolved itself.
The past is the past. There's no point complaining about it. I'll just have to try and get those points back in the next AB game. Zero, when does the next round start?
What makes you think we'll be having another round?
Well, you said round 1. If there's a round 1, then there's likely a round 2.
Besides, didn't you say the goal of the AB game was to get 9 BP? That's impossible without a second round.
Oh, yeah. I guess you got a point. You're right. There will be a second round.
When?
I don't know.
Why not?
The voting happens when an AB gate opens.
They're already open.
Right you are. So, let me just close them.
The Ambidex gates have closed. Round 2 of the Ambidex game will be the Moon Round. Moon cards will be required to open the gates.
Moon cards. Does that mean we can't use these cards anymore since they've got suns on them?
Yes,
And there'll also be a star
indeed.
round.
Now, you'll have to look for cards.
Technically, you could do it in 2, but if you want to get everyone out, it's 3 rounds, and everyone allies.
So, how many times do we play the AB game?
I don't know. As many times as you need to. It's anybody's guess how long it'll go. But I plan on keeping this party going until somebody opens the number 9 door.
So it's over when someone gets 9 BP.
Nope. As long as that person doesn't open the number 9 door, the game goes on!
Of course. You could also get stuck just below 9 BP, where every bunny just keeps going back and forth, winning and losing points. After all, if there's no bunny with 9 BP, the door can't open. If that happens, you'll just have to continue on to round 3, and round 4, and round 5. Round 100, round 2000, you might even go all the way up to round 24,009,004,897. Although, I really, really hope it doesn't come to that.
Hey, can I ask you something?
I don't know. Can you?
May I ask you? There's rules about who can go into the secondary doors, right? Like, you have to have 3 people exactly?
Yeah? So?
Well, what about the number 9 door? Are the rules the same?
Nope. There aren't any rules about how many people can go through that door. It could be one person, or 2 people, or even all 9 of you. There is one thing though, Siggy. All that stuff about how you have to have 3 people to go through the secondary chromatic doors, maybe it's not 100% true.
It's bracelets. What do you mean?
Well, you can open the door with just 1 or 2 people if you want.
That's not what you told us.
Well, I didn't want to make things complicated.
Then explain it now.
Just use the bracelets.
What? How?
There's a sort of scanner between the 2 doors. It checks to see if the right people are going through. But that doesn't necessarily mean it's scanning the people.
So, it's scanning the bracelets then?
Ding ding ding!
That's what I said.
As long as the scanner sees the right combination of bracelets, it doesn't matter how many people there are!
But wait, hold on a minute. Do these things even come off?
No, yes!
They do indeed.
Then how do I take it off?
Well, there's 2 ways. The first is to get through the number 9 door and escape. As soon as you're out, the bracelet unlocks all by itself.
What's the second way? Hey, Zero, wake up, will ya? What's the second way?
Oh, Bio.
You know that already, don't you, dear?
I think you already know.
What?
Do you really want to get rid of that bracelet?
Of course I do!
Oh, well, I see. It's easy. Nothing to it, really.
You die.
You die, you die, you die, you die, you die, you die. Or you could cut your
Here's an
arm off
exciting
at the
fact.
wrist.
Your
Then the
heart
bracelet would come
creates
off.
a bunch of faint electrical impulses.
You know what an electrocardiogram is, right?
So there's technically 3 ways.
It's a machine that graphs the electric current flowing across the myocardium, but you probably know it as the thing in the hospital with the little light that goes beep, 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 beep. When someone dies on a TV show.
Anyway, the point is that you can detect the electricity that your heart makes by pumping blood. Your fancy little bracelets pick up on that. They're always watching. So, when that signal goes away...
The lock on the bracelet releases, right?
Yep. So there you go. The second way. Your heart stops. Your bracelet comes off. Apart from that, there's no other way to get the bracelets off. If you try something harebrained, like trying to break them or something, you'll be disobeying the rules. I don't think I need to remind you what happens when you do that. But if you're lucky, you might get to see a few of them come off during the next round.
Oops. I guess it's not going to be very lucky for some of you, huh?
Next round.
Yep.
What do you mean?
Well, do I have to explain everything?
Somebody might die during the next round of the AB game. There. That's pretty clear, right?
If I had to guess,
I'd say it's going to be 10 Mioldi or less. One or the other. Or... it might be both of them.
Wait, what?
Why am I going to die?
I guess I can tell you why. Anyone whose BP drops to 0 gets penalized, just like when you break the rules.
I'm pretty sure I already told you what the penalty is.
You mean the needles in our bracelets are gonna activate and we'll die. though, if I had been right. But how had she known before Zero told us?
I see. Alice and I only have 1 BP. That means we'd have less than 0 if we lost 2 points.
What? What the hell? This is important stuff. Why didn't you tell us about this earlier?
Sorry.
Sorry's not going to cut it. I thought you were supposed to tell us the rules, not hide them.
Well,
Is there anything else you've conveniently left out? It's not fair to make people play a game without explaining all the rules.
I think it's fair. After all, it's not like anybody else knew. Right? Right, Fido?
Yeah, I guess so.
I took a moment to go over everything in my head. The AB game would continue until someone opened the number 9 door. There were no rules about how many people could or couldn't pass through the number 9 door. That meant it was possible for everyone to escape. Secondary chromatic doors could be opened by any number of people, so long as you had the right bracelets. And the bracelets would only unlock under 2 conditions. If you left the building, or if your heart stopped, which is another way, I guess, of leaving the building. If your BP hit 0, the needles in your bracelet would activate, killing you.
Uh-oh. One last thing. The next set of chromatic doors you'll be going through are downstairs. You
We
already
saw them
saw
already.
them, right? There should have been 3. Red, blue, and green. That means that to get through, you'll need bracelets in cyan, magenta, and yellow.
But wait, you've already got those bracelets. Have a look.
The color's changed, hasn't it?
Now I'm a blue pen. Okay, cyan, fine. Cyan just looks
Me
like blue.
too. Mine's cyan now.
Mine too. Wait, I guess the colors weren't the only thing that changed. It switched from pair to solo.
You're right. Mine switched from solo to pair.
Mine is now a solo as well.
Yep, looks like mine's changed too. I've gone from solo to pair.
I'm still a pair.
Yay!
3 of us seem to be magenta now as well.
I'm yellow. And it still says solo. Fi, you and Dio are yellow now too, right?
Yeah.
Looks like I'm a pair.
When did they
Pair
change?
what?
Back when the AB gates closed. As soon as the gates close, your colors get all shuffled up automatically. The pair and solo assignments hop around a bit too. And of course, it's totally random. No rules or anything! Now, with all of that explained, I must bid you adieu. Sadly, we may never meet again. What? Well, there's not really anything for me to facilitate anymore. I mean, you guys are good from here, right? I'll never see you guys again.
Oh no, what a shame.
Did you really think I was gonna cry? Suckers! As if I'd cry over you dummies!
Whoopsie, you bleepin' bleep.
You mad? Anyway, good luck. I may be gone, but I'm always watching. Maybe
He's
I'll see
watching.
you again someday. Have a nice tragedy.
from Monsters Inc.
That little piece of shit. If I could just get my hands on that little fucker, I'd squeeze him till he popped.
That sounds gross. I don't really want to think about that.
So what happens now? We've still got a while until the chromatic doors open.
Oops. Looks like about 42 minutes.
We should go and see if we can find any other exits. Maybe there's a vent or a disposal chute or something. If there's a chance Zero missed something.
I concur. There's no point in standing around. We lose nothing by looking, and if we find nothing, we can always return and go through the chromatic doors.
Let's split up. 5 minutes would give us a good half hour or so. Let's meet in front of the chromatic doors 5 minutes before they open then. Any objections?
I went on. After some nods and mumbling, they split up and moved off to investigate. I was the only person who stayed behind. Damn. How the hell did I end up here? Why me? Try as I might, I couldn't think of anything I'd done that could have landed me in Zero's game. I hadn't pissed anyone off, at least not this bad. I didn't owe anyone money, my family certainly wasn't rich. If anyone was hoping to get a fat ransom payout for me, they were going to be very disappointed. Obviously, I wasn't some kind of genius, nor was I an Olympic athlete. And I certainly hadn't been chosen by God to fulfill some great purpose on his earth. Well, at least if I was, I didn't know it yet. As I started a fight with a frightening and mysterious new religion? No. Had I hacked into some terrorist group's server? No. Had I witnessed an assassination? No. Had I gotten wasted and had a one-night stand with the mistress of a prominent politician? Well, yes. But it was just the one time. And she was the one who went after me. Anyway, I was just an ordinary college student. If there was a reason I'd been abducted and put in the nunnery game, I sure couldn't see it. Why was this happening to me? I thought back to what I'd been doing right before I was taken. The memories were still a little blurry, but they were there. December 25th, 2028, early morning, California desert. The moon was beautiful. I had just finished writing a paper due that day. I was heading to my car from the research building. The parking lot was empty, and a bright moon cast sharp shadows across the chilly pavement. Makes me really want to play this again, and in December 2028. The last time I looked at the clock, it had said it was 2 in the morning, which meant that the day was Christmas Day. So why was I at school, typing away feverishly on Christmas? There were 3 reasons. First, my home computer had suddenly decided to eat shit. When I hit the power button, I just got nothing. I didn't have the time to spend all night troubleshooting this stupid thing, so I headed back to campus to use one of the school machines. Second, the professor in charge of my research group was a Buddhist. Christmas didn't appear to have any sort of significance to him, and part of me couldn't shake the thought that he was trying to make some kind of point. Good for him. Third, my girlfriend had broken up with me a week before. I'm sorry. I don't think we should see each other anymore. Goodbye. All I got was that one cold email. Try as I might, I couldn't even get in touch with her. Of course, that meant I wouldn't be attending the party we'd been planning on going to. Somehow, I didn't think drinking by myself around a bunch of happy couples would really be a good idea. At any rate, I stayed up all night to finish my paper and emailed it off to my professor before the sun began to rise. As I walked across the parking lot, I felt light. Perhaps it was the relief of finishing my paper, or perhaps it was the 5 energy drinks I chugged to stay awake. Perhaps it was both. I slid into my car and stuck the key in the ignition. Sorry, 3 tries. Twisted the key. Nothing happened. I jiggled the key in the slot and tried again. And again. And again. That sounds like a dead battery. On the 5th try, the engine made an odd creaking noise like metal on metal and fell silent. God damn it. You stupid piece of shit! I screamed and pounded on the steering wheel, but nothing worked. The console was about to get a visit from my fist when... Huh? What the hell was this? Why is my car smoking? I called at the door, and for a moment I thought that it was just my panic and lack of sleep that were keeping me from opening it. It wasn't long before I realised the truth. Shit, open, goddammit. What was going on? My mind was racing, trying desperately to puzzle out what was happening through a haze of fear and caffeine-fueled neuron misfires. That was when I saw it. Just a glimpse in the rearview mirror, but I was certain there was someone behind my car. Spun around as fast as a very tired college student sitting in my car can. Who's there? My vision started to swim as the smoke filled the car. The more of it I inhaled, the heavier my body felt, and I could already feel the world starting to go dark. The last of my strength failed, and I collapsed sideways into the passenger seat. My eyes slowly drooped closed. When I opened again, I was in the AP room with Vi. Why is this happening to me? Spent a few minutes wallowing in misery. I figured I deserve at least a little self-pity. And even I knew that brooding and whining wasn't going to get me anywhere. Like Kay had said, we needed to at least try and find another way out. So I shook my head, declare it, stood up straight, and headed off. Three quarters. So these are the crew quarters, huh?
Oh, Sigma. What are you doing here?
Hey, come on, man, don't be like that. We aren't enemies, are we?
Huh. I wonder.
What happened to you, Temyoji? You've been acting weird ever since we found that lady's body.
Oh, you think so? But you sure it ain't just all in your head?
Fine. Let's move on to something else then. You and Quark? Was he your grandkid?
Why do you want to know?
Why? Well, I mean, what do you think? Curious. He keeps calling you Grandpa. Of course I'm gonna wonder what the deal is. Cool. Okay, just bear with me a moment, and then I think it's the next decision point. Make a decision and leave the puzzle room for next time. I'll be right back. We all got kidnapped and brought here, apparently for no reason. Now they're making us play some sort of weird game. I'm just trying to find a little meaning in all of this nonsense. So tell me, Temyoji, are you ready, Quark's grandpa? Clover,
Sigma, where'd you come from?
Did you not want me here?
No, it's okay, I guess. I just thought Tenmyoji was the only other person here. This is the crew quarters. I came here with Clover and Tenmyoji. We decided we'd split up to investigate.
Makes sense. So, you find anything?
0.
What, which one?
No, I meant I found 0 things.
Zilch, then. What about you? Anything suspicious?
I didn't find anything either. Although, I guess you could say this whole facility is suspicious.
Yeah, you got a point there. So why do you think Sarah put all these puzzles and stuff all over the place?
Well, maybe solving all of these puzzles is part of the nonary game.
Really? I thought the nonary game was a couple of rounds of the AB game. Why do you need the puzzles and stuff then? Well, what is the nonary game then? Why is Sarah making us do all this?
Well, this is just, speculation, but maybe it's for entertainment, so rich, powerful people can watch.
Entertainment.
Yes. They're probably off in an opulent theater, watching us struggle while they drink brandy and eat caviar.
Well, you think so, huh? So some rich bastards killed her off for kicks. What kind of a death is that?
Well, maybe her dying didn't have anything to do with the rest of the game.
No. Kay was right. If her dying wasn't part of all this, the rabbit would have said something. But what we get? Nothing. Just tells us to keep playing and disappears. I can only think of one reason he'd do that. Murdering her was always part of Zero's plans. Now, if you can think of another way all this fits, well, I'd love to hear it.
So you're saying that Zero Sr. is the one who murdered the old lady?
Now, it sure looks that way.
That means there's a 7 in 1 chance anybody could be the murderer.
Wait, 7?
Well, Alice and I can't be Zero.
Okay. I'll let the eye part go, but you're gonna have to give me a little to convince me Alice can't be Zero.
What? Come on. Alice and I know each other. Well, how do you know each other? I guess you could say we're co-workers.
And where do you co-work?
An organization? That's kind of vague. What kind of organization? That's... I can't tell you.
What? What do you mean you can't tell us?
I mean, I can't tell you. Just forget about it, okay? Why can't you tell us? Because it's confidential. I promised I wouldn't tell.
Come on, don't give me that. Look around you, Clover. You really think this is the time for playing it close to the chest?
Yeah. What if the people you work for have something to do with what's going on here? Yeah, you're right. Maybe I should tell you. Sorry, but I just don't really trust you guys. I mean, what if one of you is Zero? It could be any of you. Sorry. Anyway, I think that's enough about me and Alice. I just don't really feel like I can trust you guys. Maybe if that changes, then I can tell you.
Okay.
So, I guess I'll go now. Go? Where are you going? I don't know. I haven't really figured it out yet. Then I'll be going too. Fine.
There she goes. So, Tamioji.
Save it. I don't trust you any more than she does.
In other words, you aren't gonna tell me everything, are you?
Sorry.
I left Tamioji and headed back to the hallway. There were so many questions I wanted answers to, but it was looking like I'd have to suffer in ignorance for a while longer. Besides, there were plenty more immediate problems that needed my attention. I sighed and filed my questions away to be dealt with later. I needed to focus. How's it going? You guys find anything?
Hello, Mr. Sigma.
Nothing yet.
Oh.
Well, Alice, Clover, and I did go over this room quite thoroughly. I doubt you'll find any hidden hallways here.
Why are you back here then?
Well, I was concerned about the lady you found. Who would do such a horrible thing?
Given what we know so far, you're the most likely candidate.
Fi, please. Why would I kill this woman?
Hey, don't get me wrong. I'm just saying the evidence points to you right now. If we find more evidence in the future, that could change.
You were so busy earlier that I never got to ask. Do any of you know who she is?
Beats me. I've never seen her before.
I don't know her either.
Neither do I. Well, I suppose I might have known her before I lost my memories, but there's no way to know, is there?
You still can't remember anything?
No. Not even a little, unfortunately.
You telling the truth about this amnesia stuff?
Are you suspicious of me too, Sigma?
Suspicious? Have you looked in a mirror lately? You? You might as well have suspicious tattooed across your forehead.
If someone ran into you on the street at night, they'd probably pass out from fright.
Or maybe even during the day.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I apologize for my frightening appearance.
Well, it's not really something you need to apologize for. I mean, it's not your fault, right?
No, I suppose not. Well, I assume not. But I'm
what?
not sure why, but none of this feels particularly strange. The mask and the suit, I mean. In a way, it almost feels natural. I don't feel as though I was forced into it.
Are you saying this is how you always look?
No, I don't think that's it.
This might be a pretty obvious question, but is there any way for you to take it off?
No. I've tried several times, to no avail. I honestly don't even know where to start. Ah, but there is something I'd like to ask of you. There are parts of the suit I can't see. Could you have a look and tell me if perhaps there is a switch or something similar?
With no further warning, he removed his robe and turned his back to us. Robot butt! It took no time at all to find something of interest. There's a hole here on the back of your head.
A hole?
Oh, it looks like you insert something. It says open, so maybe if you put some kind of key in there.
You could open up the suit and take the mask off.
I see. That's excellent news. We just need to find whatever it is that goes in there then.
Yeah.
Thank you. I feel somewhat relieved. I was beginning to fear I might have to spend the rest of my life like this.
Wait, a minute ago you said that it felt natural.
Well, it does. But that doesn't mean I want to stay in it forever. Imagine having glasses, for instance. Wearing them doesn't feel strange, but you'd hardly want to wear them all the time, forever, would you? That's what wearing this suit is like.
I mean, I have to, else I can't freaking see.
Well, I think that's enough about me. Should we move to the next room now?
No. There still might be something here. I'm staying.
Me too.
I see. Well then, I will move ahead and see how our companions are doing. What do you intend to do?
I think I'm moving along too.
Where do you plan to go?
There's only one place left. It's the lounge. I was thinking maybe I'd head to the lounge.
Very well. I shall head for the crew quarters then. Until we meet again. Excuse me.
His robe flowed silently around him as he turned to leave. I made my way up the infirmary behind him. Fairly certain we could have gone out the front door and that would have been much easier.
Oh, Sigma. Perfect timing.
You were here earlier, right?
Yeah, I was. Phi Luna and I were the first into this room.
Did you find anything suspicious?
Like, secret pathway or something.
No. Really think that's the kind of detail I would have neglected to mention.
Anything else then? Anything out of the ordinary?
Think about the eclipse. Which one? They're both terrible. Everything about this room is out of the ordinary.
How about this?
Isn't that obvious? It's an astronomy magazine. Apparently it's got an article about a lunar eclipse. It says it's going to happen on December 31st, 2028.
This New Year's Eve then?
Yep. 6 days from now.
Wait, what did you say? What do you mean 6 days?
Well, today's Christmas, right? So...
Wait a minute. When were you grabbed?
Didn't you hear me on Christmas? About 2 or 3 in the morning?
Yeah.
Were you taken on a different day?
I was abducted in the middle of the night on December 22nd.
What about you?
I think it was the 20th.
Then we were all taken on different days.
I like foiling your plan. Does that mean we're just sleeping until the nonary games started?
Maybe
I always
they
foil
kept
your
us
plan.
on a Soberil IV drip or something?
In theory, you could have everyone wake up at the same time if you got the dosage right.
And today might not even be the 25th.
I think that's likely.
Yeah. Some of us were probably abducted after you.
Explains why I feel kind of dizzy.
You too? I felt disoriented since I woke up. My body doesn't feel right.
Well, maybe it's because we were asleep for so long. Your muscles start to atrophy if you don't use them.
What day is today?
Beats me.
I have no idea.
Oh, what about you guys? Is there anything interesting in the crew quarters or the infirmary?
Nah, nothing in the quarters. Oh well, there was a book about a cat.
It is indeed Sunday.
A cat?
Yeah. Something about a cat in a box and whether it's dead or alive.
Shooting his cat!
Doesn't make any sense to me, though.
Well, it doesn't really sound like something that's gonna help us get out of here.
Yeah, I didn't think so either.
How about the infirmary? Find anything interesting?
Well, actually there was one thing.
What?
I wasn't trying to hide it. The right moment to mention it just never came up.
You don't need to apologize, just tell us what you found.
Well, see for yourself.
Radical 6. Oh yeah, this is the Jessie disease.
Yeah, it was in the safe in the infirmary.
Let me see that. Radical 6 infection spreads. Cure continues to elude authorities.
What the hell? What's Radical 6?
Just read the article.
I swallowed and began to read. The Radical 6 virus continues to spread across the globe like wildfire. The WHO has confirmed. The death toll is estimated to have passed 100,000 victims. Yes, Jessie has evolved 93 times since then, though. Immediate quarantine of any infected patients is strongly advised. Jessie's from the future. Do you think we're in a quarantine facility?
You mean you think we got infected with this Radical 6 thing? Oh, come on, you gotta be kidding me.
Well, we don't know anything for sure. But look at us. We seem pretty healthy. Admittedly, I don't know what the symptoms of Radical 6 are. But if it's killing people worldwide, they must be horrific. Now, just look at this soft, lustrous skin. This perfect, shapely face. Does this beauty look like something infected with an awful disease? You want to touch it, don't you, boy? I can see it in your eyes. Go on.
That's just really creepy.
Try.
I am feeling a little weird.
That could just be from sleeping for a couple of days. Or maybe it's a side effect of that drug. Besides, if this is where they ship people to quarantine them, don't you think there aren't enough,
Poor dress
people?
sense.
This thing is killing people all over the world, right? So why would there only be 9 of us here?
10. Guess you do have a point.
Think about it.
10, because the lady.
Zero is forcing us to play this nonary game. Why would the government quarantine people and then make them play a game?
Also a good point.
Yes, it is.
So you're saying there's no connection between our abductions and this virus?
Probably not.
Well, it's still something we should remember, I suppose. I mean, even if we're safe here, our friends and families are still out there.
That's true. I hope they're all right.
Wait a minute. When did this virus actually show up? I've never heard of it before.
Neither have I.
Me either.
So what date is it? This Radical 6 killed hundreds of thousands of people while we were asleep. Just how long have we been here for?
I don't think we'll be able to just puzzle that out. If we want the truth, we need to find more information.
Yeah, well, doesn't look like we're gonna have time for that.
Oh shit, we're late.
Yeah.
All right then. We should hurry.
Really cutting it close. We haven't decided which doors we're going through yet, but...
Chromatic doors have opened. 5 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
You're late. What the hell were you doing?
Talking. Sorry.
That's not good enough. You realize we could die here, right?
Hey, whoa, calm down there, girl. I made it in time.
Barely. We've only got 5 minutes left. You're a yellow pair. Who do you think your partner is?
Gee, I wonder.
You son of a...
Come now, Phi. Please, calm down. Fighting now helps no one.
He's right, you know. The doors have already opened. We need to hurry up and figure out our teams.
What did I do to deserve this asshole?
So, how should we pair up?
We're almost out of time. I'll just explain it as fast as I can. Just like before, there are only 3 possible combinations.
The options Phi laid out first were the following. Option A. Alice and I, Cyan, would pair up with Luna, yellow, and go through the green door. Oops. Tenmyoji and Quark Magenta would pair it with Clover Cyan and open the blue door. Vi and Dio Yellow would pair up with K Magenta and open the red door. I'm fine with Alice and Luna. That was probably the left option anyway. Option B. Alice and I Cyan would pair it with K Magenta and go through the blue door. Tenmyoji and Quark Magenta would pair it with Luna and open the red door. Vi and Dio Yellow would pair it with Clover Cyan and open the green door. Option C. Alice and I Cyan will pair it with Clover. Go at the red door. Tenmyoji and Quark would pair up with K and open the green. Vi and Theo would pair up with Luna Yellow and open the blue.
Three minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
Alright, so what are we doing?
I'm not pairing up with Kay.
Oh? Why not?
We'd end up playing against each other in the next AB game. Last time, you betrayed Clover. How am I supposed to know you won't do the same to me? You can't be trusted.
How unfortunate. To be honest, however, I would rather not go with you either.
Yeah? Why's that?
Well, you only have one BP left. I very much doubt you'll choose to ally in the next round. Even if you promised me you would choose to ally, I'd be in an undesirable situation. You see, I wouldn't be able to choose to betray. If I did, and you were true to your word and allied, then I would kill you. So there you are. That is why I do not wish to be paired with Tenmyoji. Of course, for the same reason, I would rather not be paired with Alice.
That's not a problem. Sigma and I will be taking Clover. I trust
Cool.
her more than any of the rest of you.
Yep. I want to go with Alice, too.
Wait a minute. Don't I get a say in this?
I would like to go with Sigma or Phi. They chose Ally last time.
Ooh, I like the sound of that. I'm Phi's partner. You should pair up with us. Sound good?
I mean, I don't trust Dio.
I am also opposed to that choice.
If Alice and Clover pair up, and Luna and Dio pair up, the rest of us don't have a choice. We'll be stuck with Phi's option C.
I believe I mentioned before that I do not wish to be paired with Tenmyoji.
And I don't want to go with Kay either.
Then what the hell are we supposed to do? We'll take Luna again.
1 minute remains until chromatic doors close.
What's wrong, Quark?
It's all over. This is it. We're all gonna die.
Are you all right?
No. No. That's not it. Don't you get it? We aren't gonna die. We have to die. We have to die here. All of us.
What the hell? Oh, snap out of it, kid. Oh, come on, Quark, talk to me.
No, I'm fine. You're the crazy ones. Getting so serious about this stupid game. We should just stop. End this. End all of it. End everything.
Okay, we have a
need to
depressive
get into the
suicidal kid.
infirmary.
No, we don't have time.
30 seconds remain until chromatic doors close.
We don't have a choice. Quark's with me. I'll carry him through.
But we still haven't figured out who's going where.
I can't afford to be picky anymore. Someone just choose. I don't care who.
Sigma, you have to choose.
What? Why me?
Please, just do it.
Because
We
I'm in
don't
charge
have
of the
any
game.
time left.
9, 8, 7.
I swallowed. Alice and I will go through the green door with Luna. Alice, Luna, the green door.
Right.
I'm coming.
They both took off for the door and I followed behind at a run. I glanced back over my shoulder in time to see the others head into their respective doors. I mean, it says we have 3 choices, but there's only... two options here. There's only 2 options here. I mean, I know that Temioji said that didn't want to go with Kay, but what if we picked Clover? Well, we come back, we make the same choice, you know. That's the end of the CDs. Green door. Anyway, we're trying to do left, 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 left. So well, we've done 4 hours. We will fly Dio and Kay ducked into the red door, just as Temioji carried Quark through the blue door, Clover right on his heels.
Two, 1, 0. Chromatic doors closing.
I don't know where the time's gone this weekend. Whoa. Is this a dead end? I don't know where the time's gone, just full stop, just this weekend. Every weekend. Luckily it's a 3-day week. Oh, did you start your new job yet, Dan? I've lost track of time. Or is it next week you start? Or maybe you said you'd started? I really can't remember. Please do fill me in. I know you had some time off, but I don't know whether it was the whole month or not. But yeah, so we're going to stop there for the game today. Probably go and raid Hevel. Playing Arcade Spirits, new challenges. Oh! I mean, fair enough. Maybe Hevel will be finishing soon. I don't know, they've been playing half. What's Dopey doing? Indefinite hiatus is good. Fair enough. But anyway, right, so we're going to end there. Let's go say hi to Hevel. And I will be back on Tuesday, hopefully a co-stream with Jessie, doing the Pizza Boy Who Saved the World, but I don't know, need to find out from Jessie what the plans are, but I will be streaming Tuesday, that is a definite, 8 PM UK time, which is GMT +1, but for now, we're done. Thank you all for watching. Thanks so much to Hevel for the resub. Everyone for being here and chatting and shit. Always good. Hopefully you've also had fun. We'll continue this anon. I mean, I've got a 4-day weekend coming up, so, you know, maybe do some extra streams or extra something. I don't know. We will see. But I'm tired now, so I'm going to go. I've been Joe, otherwise known as Angel SK, and I bid you good night. Bye.